Hello, 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 hello. Did you know it? Monday? That's the day it is? The one of the week of the Monday? The game of the day of the playing this one? It's Okami. I gotta make the sounds happen. Hold on. Did I do it? Do we have sound? Yes, we have sound. Cool, 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 cool. We play an Okami. Last time, I made a lot of mistakes. And by a lot of mistakes, I mean one mistake of forgetting to save the game. Not gonna happen this time. Going to remember it. Going to not exit to main title without saving first. ABC always be saving the game, but saving is spelled with a C. We don't actually need to save just yet. We just loaded. Okay. Oh right, we got in this crazy poison place where things are on fire and there's like a lot of things that look like we should be able to do something, but we can't yet because we don't have the new powers. Can't do anything with water yet. That's the worst frowny face I've ever drawn. Hold on, let me try again. There we go. Beautiful. Can't do anything with the water yet. Can't do anything with this yet, I think. What we gotta do is find out where we're supposed to go in here. Because there's like... It's just like evil everywhere. I'm assuming they don't want us to go into the evil just yet. Oh, it's nighttime. I thought it was showing us the way to go. Probably want to go this way. Probably want to go this way. Probably want to go this way. Just cut that guy in half real quick. I will take that tooth. Thank you. Just gonna cut this guy real quick. Just real quick. Excuse me, thank you, excuse me. You, sir? Just gonna slice you real quick. I know last time I said I was gonna do some grinding for money and stuff. But I did also promptly forget about that as soon as I turned the game off. So I did not do that. Oh. Oh, these are the fish guys. I thought they were just scarecrows for a second. Can we just slice both of you in one go? Nope. Just get another slice in again. Whoa. Why did we eat a cabbage? Did we just find it? Hello, fish. Goodbye, fish. Can we just draw a bomb over here? Let's try that again. I love to explode this fish. Love to explode a fish every time. I don't actually know if this is the one we're supposed to defeat the fish with. But we did learn explode right after meeting a fish. So exploding fish seems kind of like the natural course of action. But maybe not. They're not giving me any crazy teeth. They're not giving me any Go-Go's crazy bones. Is this? This is where we came in from. So if we tried going down and there's nothing. Huh. Don't want to touch the water. Maybe we can make it to that island over there. Oh, right. We just got lily pad power. Maybe that's what we need. Use the power of circles on water. So we can jump over the spooky scaries. And get to the rock people. Before we drown. Or die. Or maybe we just have to go this way. No, this also brings us into the cursed zone. I'm gonna make a break for this guy over here. Hello, sir. Sir or ma'am?
Another statue. Has everyone here turned to stone? Well, the only way to help them is to rid this cursed zone of evil.
Well, we are dying. Don't like that. Not a fan of that. Not the thing to do it, I think. We are definitely supposed to be here, right? Oh. We go around the edge? Oh, we can go around the edge. All right. I've solved a puzzle before. I've found the secret behind the waterfall. Hello, is there any... Oh. I know this one. Oh, tree! Oh, tree, this will make the curse go away. Probably have to do a bigger one. Big circle for the tree.
That's a guardian sapling. What's it doing down here? Ami, time for that magic brush of yours. Make that sucker bloom.
I tried it. I tried it and you told me no. I'm circling so big.
Did it.
Look at it go. God, this game is so pretty. I wish when I went outside, everything was just in this art style, like in the real world. I wish I could just pop a filter in my eyes and see everything in Okami style. Who needs HD realistic graphics when you can have fun colors and brush strokes? Bunnies! Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Hello, bunnies. Would you like to eat? You got... Oh. Oh, I don't have the one that you want. You guys want some fish? How about some meat? Seeds? Dang. Tough customers. I'll come back and feed you someday, bunnies. You obtained Devout Beads.
A new divine instrument, guarded by a guardian sapling, huh? Wow, Saki is gonna spoil you at this rate. Anyway, this is gonna make your life a whole lot easier. The monsters are gonna try to get away from you, or try to get you any way they can, so you need to equip a good divine instrument and practice with it. But remember, there's more than simply equipping them. They can be equipped as a sub-weapon or a main weapon. A weapon's effect will differ depending on how it's equipped. You can even pull off some secret techniques with your sub-weapons. Even after your 100-year nap. You remember that much, right? I know you're not too bright, but no sweat, no thinking involved. Just try to equip that divine weapon, or new divine instrument as a main weapon.
What if I want it to be a sub-weapon?
Got the hang of it? Well, let me give you an example. You know that mirror of yours? Well, it acts as a shield when equipped as a sub-weapon. If you're under attack, press Y to guard with it. You should test it out on the monsters in the area. Oh, and one more thing. You remember what Sakia said, don't you? The sacred tree in Kamiki Village will bear a guardian fruit each time a guardian sapling is revived. Make sure to stop by Sakia's tree whenever you return to Kamiki.
Ah. We get a fruit. So does this affect how I do a combat? How I do a combat? Like my X and Y attacks, my barking and my biting? Whoa. Hello? I can't move. I can't move. Yes? Wait, where'd my mirrors go? Oh!
Hark, the call of the heavens, the earth and the sea. They summon me forth to defeat evil.
Wait, who is... Whoa.
Waka, the god's gift to man, is here. Bonjour.
Bonjour? This dude a French? Tao Master Waka.
What's up with that guy?
That crimson shading and divine instrument on your back. You look kinda weird, but I reckon you pack a punch, baby. I don't know how to feel about this guy.
Hey, you think you're so special way up there, huh? Get down here and talk face to...
Wait, did he say crimson shading? Can he see Ami's true form? Oh fuck no, this dude is cool. His hair is wings. How'd this happen? What? You can't just have a flute that's also a lightsaber. Now hold on.
Hey, he drew a sword.
Oui. This is how I get my point across. Pun intended. The moment the cursed zone started spreading across Nippon, I saw the shadowy figure that removed the sacred sword Tsukuyomi flee into Kamiki village and seal the entrance with a huge rock. You guys know anything about that? Do we?
This guy gives me the creeps. Better keep your eye on him.
I mean, we sorta know about it.
Huh? Ami, you getting all worked up again?
Magnifique. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now you shall get an earful of my beloved sword. Behold, pillow talk. So this guy is French, and a bird, and a fluteman, and a sword? And he can stand on water? Is he a Tengu? It's Waka! Let's rock, baby. Oh shit, that looks different. I don't want to fight this guy. He seems chill, but... Oh, this is big weapon. Oh, hey, don't do that. Hey, Waka, cut that out. Waka, the first formidable foe. Hey, don't touch me, Waka. I should probably be using... Oh, that's not it. Oh, I can't use my brush techniques because I don't have the brush equipped. Oh no. I have mistaken. Oh, no, I was just pressing the wrong button. Excuse me. Can we just get a bomb on you? Listen, I'm very good at video games is the thing. Can I not slice it? Oh, I can. He's just... I'm barking at you. Oh, and now you're dead. Or not, we had an item. I should be slicing more, I think. Rosaries are whips with long range, light damage, high hit counts. Your full stomach saves you. Oh, thank goodness. It's because we've been eating so many snacks and cabbage and stuff. I think I definitely like the brush better. Or maybe I just need to get better at dodging. There we go. It's been quite some time since I've tasted your power, Amaterasu. Oh wait, we fought before? Do we have a rival? That's enough for now.
Too late now. You're the one who picked the fight. Hey, wait. You know this guy, Ami?
Well, that was pretty tactless. Excusez-moi, baby. You see, I was looking into that cursed zone that struck this area. It consumed all in its path, even the light of the sun. It is the curse of Orochi, the legendary 8-headed serpent.
Orochi?
You could have countered his knife throw with slashes. Oh. Oh! I felt like the game did tell me that there was a way to use like a mirror thing, but I think that was if this was equipped with a sub-weapon. But I should have also tried the slashing. Maybe I should just try to slash everything in this game. Do not utter that name without reason. That alone could curse the weak of mind. Orochi was slain 100 years ago by Nagi and Shiranui, and its evil spirit was sealed away in the moon cave, which I guarded. You know, the cave in the middle of the lake over on Shinshu Field. But someone has gone and freed Orochi by removing Tsukuyomi. The beast's evil has caused a cursed zone to cover these lands. I never thought the sacred sword could be so easily removed. Whoever did it waited till I was back in the capital. It seems things are afoot that even I did not prophesize. Hey, can you stop, like, showing off with your walking on water business? You can stand on land like the rest of us, bud.
We're way ahead of you, pretty boy. We've been busy dispelling the curse left and right. That Orochi's gonna be mincemeat when we're through with him.
So you're the ones who've revived the trees in this area. But a lot of time's passed since Orochi's return. You'd better pick up the pace, mon chéri.
What?
I'm sorry to say our battle just now was a big disappointment. You're not what you used to be, Amaterasu. You may have defeated Orochi long ago, but one cannot dwell on past glories. You have weakened greatly during your 100-year slumber.
That's enough. Now tell me about that shadowy figure you saw fleeing to Kamiki. How do we know it wasn't you?
Relax, my little bouncing friend. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a little prophecy for you. I can see into the future, you know. This dude can just do everything. He can flute, he can fly, he can walk on water, he can see the future, he can be French. I foresee a log and big thrills. What does that mean? You'll know what I'm talking about when the time comes. Are you sure? Are we going to, like, a water park to ride the log ride? Anyway, I must be off. The work of the prophet is never done. Au revoir, baby. Bye, Birdman.
What a freak. Who the heck does he think he is? Hey, wake up, Ami. We got work to do.
I like to think that this dog doesn't actually understand anything anyone says. Like, if anybody talks to Ami for too long, she just kind of goes to sleep. Achievement unlocked. Let's rock, baby. I think maybe Ami is just like a dog. Oh.
Save your strength. You ain't gonna open it that way.
Good to know. What about that? No? If it's not a bomb, then it's a thing for later. It's probably a thing. Yeah, this is gonna be a thing for later, huh? But there is an orb in there that I kind of want. Kind of do be wanting that orb, though. Hello? Are you a bunny?
Oh, poor Ume. I wonder if he's okay. Oh, hello there, doggy. You all alone, too? I'm Kokari. Pleased to meet you.
Boy of the forest, Kokari.
What? This? This is my fishing pole. Actually, there's no fishing line or hook on it right now.
But there is a reason for that. So you're just holding the stick out?
My dog Ume and I were exploring a secret place the other day. An ancient building known as Tsuta Ruins. We'd never been able to get into the ruins until we found a key deep in the forest. But when we went in, we heard a horrible roar from deep within. I didn't waste any time getting out of there. I locked the entrance to the ruins and hightailed it home. I thought Ume had followed me, but he was nowhere to be found. I bet he's trapped back at those ruins. He must be crying, all scared and alone. If you know where he is, then why don't you go rescue him? This is no time to be fishing.
Yeah, well, there's a reason for that. The ruins, I fell near the water's edge and in went the key. I've tried my hardest to fish it out, but I've lost my line and hooks. Now all I have is this pole. Wah. So, like, I guess we find it? I've tried my hardest to fish out the key of the ruins, but I've lost all my line and hooks. I'm guessing we find your line and hook. Can we break this rock? Oh, we should probably examine. Deep Abyss.
This is the famous deep abyss of Agata Forest.
Alright. Love to go to the forest where they've just got a big ol' hole. Hey. Hey, don't cry. I'll bite you. Oh, no, still crying. Well. Goodbye, child. Let's just make this all pretty. I think that's how you do it. Nope. Circle it? Sort of. Circle. Yay! Bunnies! I don't have any clover. I need bunny food. Oh shit, a house. Hello? Anybody home? Oh, what I do need to do before I forget. Put this back on my main. There we go. Just gonna eat this person's tasty meals. Excuse me, excuse me. You're not gonna miss it. Should put out this fire. It's a fire hazard. There we go. Now your house is safe. Left to get tea, what you miss? Well, you met a little crying bunny boy whose dog is stuck in a place, but he dropped a key in the water? Don't know how to make him stop crying. I think we have to get his fishing stuff or the key. One or the other. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Other than that, we went in the house and we ate all their food. I guess we're just trying to find where to go. Oh, here's some deer. Do you guys? You guys probably want clover. We don't have that. You want seeds, meat, fish? Beads as sub-weapons lets you fire them at enemies. Oh, nice. Yeah, we did just switch to Hello? Oh, it's Susanoo. It's our good friend Susanoo. Huh? Not you again, Fido. Tisk tisk, why must you always dog my footsteps? I'm busy practicing his new secret technique. You see, terrible monster lurks in Taka Pass beyond this forest. Goes by the name Crimson something or other, and it's rumored to have 100 followers.
What do you mean, Crimson something or other?
The name slipped my mind, that's all. Anyway, I must rid Taka Pass of that terrible monster before it harms anyone else. But first, I must practice my ultimate secret technique. Then again, the bridge to Taka Pass is out, so why rush? But have no fear, once I master that technique, I shall venture forth to slay the beast, even if I have to swim these turbid waters. Now leave me be, you cur. I have some serious training to do. A fool. I'm gonna jump in this thing, go through this gate. Oh wait, no, hold on, I want to dig this first. Dig, 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 dig. Make pretty first? Guess I can't do that one yet. I'm gonna go in the gate, test out these. Oh, that's how you fire the beads. Okay. That's for later. Everything's for later. There's all sorts of later things in this game. Gonna slice you. Yeah. Oh, missed that one. Where you going, bud? Where you going, bud? Hello? Come on out. Can I drop a bomb on him? I don't think it'll work. Or maybe. Just slice this guy. Oh. Oh, he just went right in half. Alright. That wasn't so bad, actually. That was pretty fast. Thought I remembered those gates being longer. Birds, I can feed you. Have 1 seeds. 1 of seeds for baby birds. Thank you, birds. I love you, birds. Suta Ruins. Hello, dear. I don't have any food for you. Or do I? No, you don't eat seeds. You don't eat seeds. Got enhancing weapons. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, we can feed the deer. Hello, deer. Hold on, deer. Excuse me, deer. I have got for you this sweet, tasty bag of stuff. So majestic. I spent a good portion of today trying to think of deer puns. Trying to figure out a way to make a deer pun out of the word possibilities. Could not for the life of me figure it out. Hello, little deer. Do I get more? No, just orange. Or apple. One of them fruits.
Is this the Tsuta Ruins? The place Kakari made such a big fuss about? Huh, the gate's locked tight. Hey, didn't the kid say you lost the key in the water?
What if I just draw the thing? Yeah, that won't do it. Alright. You down here, Key? Can we, like, see it? I don't think we can dive. Oh. I don't think we can get this key now. I think this is going to be a key for later. That looks real deep. Dogs can't go that deep in the water. It's illegal. Against the law. And everybody knows a dog cannot break the law. That would be a crime. What we can do, though, is keep going up. We can break through this wall. Not just illegal, but also dangerous. Yeah. What if the dog drowned? What if the dog got water in his ear and he had to, like, shake it out and it was really uncomfortable until he got it? Now, what are these guys?
Huh? Hey, get a load of this statue's face. It's got the same blank expression as you.
Saw one of you before. Are you also a puzzle for later, or can I just, like, blow you up? You're probably a puzzle for later. Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll be back. We'll be back. Everything's for later. Oh, I gotta move a thing. There we go. Whoop. Well, we probably need the key to get in there. Oh, hey, Freakazoid. Happy Monday. Happy Monday of the week. Happy welcome to It's Monday time. We're trying to... Oh. Or maybe we just have to go farther in the water. Check out what's behind the waterfall. There's definitely other stuff we just have not looked at. Like, merchant. Happy Monday of the week. It's the best day. It's not the best day. I'm gonna steal your stuff, okay? Battle tips. It's absolutely not the best day of the week. It's like... definitely lower. Friday is weekends, nighttime. Weekends is the best days of the week, I think. Because those are the days when you... Oh, I did not mean to bite you. Sorry, sir. Oh, how funny. I don't think I've seen a white wolf. Oh, this is a different guy. Monday is certainly the day of the week. It's a day of the week and it's okay, but it's not great. It's the day that you have to go back to like school and work and stuff, and there's a whole week ahead of you that you have to deal with. But it's not terrible. It's the day we get to play Okami.
What?
Come on, tell me your name. You may only be a wolf, but manners are manners.
The name's Isun, and this furball here is Amaterasu.
That's a bit of a mouthful. Shall we go with Chalky, shall we? As for me, I'm the infamous Fang trader. Yes, I am the great Kiba. 'Cause Kiba is Fang. Hey, Lucky Pangolin. Haven't been particularly chatty because you're frantically alternating between 5 streams. Oh, that's the way to do it. Play them all at once. Get all that info. Do the ultimate multitask. Oh, we're gonna trade in some fangs. Now then, Chuck, you know about monster leftovers, right? You know, what you get when you defeat a monster. I'm talking about the demon fangs.
Demon fangs?
All you need is 10 those monsters' hides, and they drop a demon fang just before they disappear. The aristocrats love to have them as a symbol of power. They'll pay any price you care to ask. So then, Chucky, got any of them on you? The noise is unimaginable. I don't think I can do 5 at once. I usually, like, sometimes I'll do 2 streams at once and, like, a TV show, but I think 3 sources of audio is the max my brain can process at any one time. Naturally, I don't expect to give them to me for free. The great Kiba. I cannot read today. Hold on, let me adjust my eyes. Adjust my brain? Your limit is 2 plus the game I'm playing. Yeah. Like 2 and a thing that isn't a stream. And then maybe if you want to like read a manga or browse a Twitter or something on top of that, that's a possibility. But even that's only like 4. I, the great Kiba, have collected treasures from all over Nippon. Can only really focus on one at once. You just want to support everyone without having to choose. That's fair too. Yeah. I always feel bad because people are always streaming like in the middle of the day when I'm at work, and I'm like, ooh, I want to watch your stream, but I would have to watch this on my phone. And as soon as I turn it on, it's going to be like loading for 30 minutes, and then I get to watch 2 seconds, and then it loads for another 30 minutes. What do you got? I don't think I need these. Peace Bell. Keeps demon scrolls at bay. Sleep on this mat, your wounds will heal. What? Cash offering? Lucky cat. Oh. Draws money and other valuables near. Is that like ups your rate? Like ups the money drop? Or is that like a increased radius for pickups? Because either way, I think I want that. Lucky cat best thing? Yeah, I'm at 35. I need 15 more. Am I doing that math right? All drops fly towards you. Ooh. You can barely only follow one streamer. Oh, wait. What are you doing? Monkeyman? And fish. I hate how there's only so many hours in the day. I wish there were more times for watching streams. Hey, get off. Hey, get off. Oh. Well, that man just exploded. Just gonna slice you. I do watch a lot of VODs, though. I like to, have a VOD going on in the background while I do other stuff. Like chores or tasks, hobbies. Like, streams are real good to have on in the background when you're drawing. And also, when you're like organizing files, quests. Yeah, you know, like those things that normal human beings do. Quests and objectives and jobs, but not actually jobs. Excuse me, little monkey man. All those normal things you do. Makes doing mindless tasks or like half-mind tasks go so much easier. Keep streams on the background while you're working. I used to do that when I was working from home and I could access my internet for streaming. But then they made me go back into the office and we're not allowed to use the work computers for videos. And technically we're not supposed to be using our phones for videos either, but I do it anyway because I wanna. But like, I think what I need to start doing is watching VODs at work and like just downloading them beforehand and sticking them on my phone. Because actual live streams while they're being live and streaming, my such a rebel. Yeah. Because I wanna. It's the motto of life. It's the only reason to do anything is cabbage. Excuse me. Why is the cabbage in here? Why is there cabbage? Watch streams while you draw in the evening. Yeah, it's a real good, like, before bedtime thing to have on in the background, too. Like, I got a nice TV in my bedroom hooked up so that I can watch some Twitch streams while I'm falling asleep. My work is very dumb about what you're allowed to do. Like, they say you're only allowed to listen to me. Did you just explode it? Hey, you're not allowed to do that. Excuse me, sir, you're not allowed to explode it. You're allowed to listen to music only, and you're not allowed to wear headphones. You can only listen to it out loud. So I sewed some speakers into a hat so that I can hear the music better, but it's still technically not headphones. It's just speakers near my ears, not blocking my ears. What do I do with this cabbage? But because the speakers are near to my ears, I can listen to like podcasts and audiobooks and stuff, but mostly just podcasts. But it also means I can listen to streams if my connection is good enough. Great malicious compliance. I am not breaking the rules. I am following the rules so very good. I am digging this thing up out of the ground with my doggly paws. You got? Dragonfly bead. I know what to do with that. We sell it. Excuse me, Munsters? I would like some goodies, please. Give the thing that I need. Give the teeth, please. Thank you. Oh, slashing does like a lot of damage to the fish fools. Ow. But yeah, I've been, as soon as I'm caught up with the podcast I'm listening to, I think I'm gonna switch to just downloading streams, and I'll use that to catch up with some of the VODs I've been missing out on. Did I go in here? Have I been in cave? Oh, this is, the lady's house. Let me just hop in and get a save before I make a big mistake again. One of save. One of save, please. Thank you, thank you. Bunnies. There's something in there, but I can't get it. I think we're gonna get probably a fishing pole later. Or some ability to get things from underwater. And we'll figure that out then. But for now... They did also tell me to go back to Kamiki Village so that I can get, Is that child just sleeping on the ground? Hey, bud? Don't you have, like, a house to be in?
I'm sorry, Yume. Gee, she even cries in his sleep. Let's help the kid when he wakes up.
I mean, I want to, but I think we gotta, like, find him some objects? Some kind of string and hook? Oh, is this another gate? I'll take it. Fish. I don't care about fish. Just keep slicing you. Just keep slicing you. Just keep slicing you. Now you. You I know how to fight, I think. Come on out, sir. Come on out, sir. I am barking, I am barking, I am barking like a barker. Let's get you out of the ground. Can I slice him when he's in the ground? Can I slice this? I can't. What did that do for me, though? Slice you real quick. Can I not? Do I have to do a bomb? Is that how we get you out of the ground? It is. Bombs was the secrets all along. Thank you, I will take that. Big damage. Wait, did we find another cabbage? No, this looks like a nut. And... Hello? Are you a monkey? A monkeys! You enjoy that meat, little guy. Monkey time. That's the best time. Take this monkey and put him over here. I wonder if there's like... Oh, it's daytime. I wonder if there's a quest that we gotta do with the monkeys. Every time it switches from nighttime to daytime... Sorry, monkey, I'm just trying to cut the nut. What do we do with it? Do we put it in the water? Do I give it to child? Hello, child, do you want this orb? This object? I should be using lily pads, I think. What skills do you have? Well, we've got slice, we've got bomb, and we've got bloom. Hello, child, don't cry. Lost your line and hook. Alright. Oh, give him a good headbutt? Okay. I could do that.
Ouch. Now cut that out. There's nothing I hate more than a crybaby.
So biting him wasn't the answer, but headbutting him was. Okay. Okay, if that's how it's gonna be.
You were the one who left your dog in those dangerous ruins, so you gotta do whatever it takes to get the key and go help him.
But it's the power of bonk, of course.
Listen here, kid. Fishing's all about attitude. Attitude. There's nothing you can't catch with the right attitude. Fish, babes, or whatever. It can all be yours. Go ahead. Act like you're having fun. We'll watch.
I don't think that's how fishing works.
Boy, this murky water sure gives me the creeps. People call it deep abyss because they can't see the bottom. But that's not why these waters are famous. Legend has it a humongous fish swallowed the moon reflected on the surface of the water. No one knows if the legend is true. But to this day, the moon never rises here in Agata Forest. Give the fairy tales a rest, will you, kid? They're so gloomy. Think more positive. Have fun. Fun. Okay, Ami. Let's use that celestial brush of yours to help him out. There should be some fishing line on his pole, but there is not. So just make some by drawing a line from the pole to the fish.
Oh. Draw a line connecting the fish pole to the fish to get them to bite. Once you have hooked a fish, push the stick in the opposite direction of the fish's movement. Fishing minigame? But like... Do I have to wait for them to be closer? Or do I have to start from the fish? Hello?
Good spacing out, Furball. Make some fishing line by drawing a line from the pole to a fish.
I'm trying. Think the ink changes color if you're doing the right thing? Okay. I'm like, usually it does tell, it's giving me like, the controller is buzzing. Somewhere around here. Okay. Do I have to go from like the child to the fish? Oh, no, I just covered that child in ink. Huh. There we go.
Whoa, did I actually get a bite? Careful now, kid. Don't pull with all your might. You'll just wear yourself out. Just reel it in nice and slow.
Huh. Okay, okay, I understand. Oh. I had to press B again, I think. I am slowly understanding the game of fishing. Oh, I have to catch it with brush. That's a fast amount of time to read the tiny text. Come on, give fish. One fish, please. Hey. Slice? Slice. You caught Keelyfish. That's a baby fish. I know it from Animal Crossing. Okay. Here's fish. Let's start on pole. Pole to fish. Pole to fish. Oh, you just have to stop, like, right on the fish. Give fish. Give fish. Why? What do we catch? Keelyfish. Oh, that's big. Largefish.net.
Whoa, did I actually get a bite?
I'm reeling this fish with all of my might. You're gonna catch the Moon Eater. This is exactly how fishing works in the real world. And the fake world. And the real fake world. And the fake real world. And the digital world. And the... Oh, that's salmon. Fishmon! You caught giant salmon. We did it! We can have a nice teriyaki salmon. Or a salmon burger. Or we can cut it up. Have some sushi.
Wow, that's a big one. Huh?
Oh!
Oh, hey! That's the ruins key. It popped right out of the mouth of that big old fish. Now I can go save Ume over at the ruins. I'm gonna go all the way in this time. No running away from me now.
We just robbed that child.
Hey, give that back. Good move, Ami. We can't have the kid getting hurt on your watch. Well, What are we waiting for? We got a lost dog to find in the Tsuta ruins.
Hell, are you trying to fight? Child? You cannot fight a god. I will get you. Hey, child, take this. Can I not blow up this child? Excuse me. It's not letting me blow up this child. Cruel, cruel, mean, cruel. All I wanted to do was bomb a bunny child. A child up blowing doesn't seem very... I'm guessing that word got sent too early. Either that or difficile is a word that is new. A new word you have just invented. We don't want to go in the house. We want to go that way. Oh, deific. Oh, deity-like. That is a new word, or at least a new word for me. I don't talk to many deities. I think it depends on what religion you're looking at. Because I feel like Greek mythology and stuff, they blew up people all the time. Even if you're looking at, like, the Bible, I don't know if they blew up any children, but I'm pretty sure they, like, killed them with rocks and had them cut in half. There was a lot of child death in, I feel like, a lot of religious stories.
I'm actually hoping we might find something more. Nobody's entered these ruins for ages, right? Just think about it. There could be fabulous treasure hoard hidden in there. But enough talk. Let's start looking.
Moral of the story is don't blow up children. They should children should be protected, probably. That's a big tree? Rock? Oh, statue. And purple water. Grape flavor.
That's a pretty oddly shaped statue. Look at all that moss. Must have been here for ages. What's up with that weird water? It's grape. I don't think you're gonna want to go jumping in there, Furball. How about drawing some lily pads so we can check it out?
I want to drink the water. I want to drink the water. Let me drink the water. Let me in. 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 Maybe I don't want to drink the water. I feel like you played Okami last time 10 years ago on the PS2. It's still such a good game. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. The art is super gorgeous. The combat feels pretty good. I was worried that the, like, painting was gonna be... Oh, hello, you. That the painting was gonna be rough with the controller, but it's actually, like, surprisingly not hard to control. Like, it is way easier than I thought it was gonna be to draw a circle. Something tells me we're gonna find something in here to deal with these bulbs.
That's a giant bud. It engulfs
buried things. I clicked too fast.
It said only the gods know the special way to make it open. Do you know how to make this thing go into full bloom?
Oh my god, that was all I had to do the whole time. I got sake, though. Sake brewed with the spirit of the steel. Temporarily increases defense. I don't want it. I don't need it. I want to dig. Let's get this. The Drunk of Steel. A vase. Vase. Is it vase or vase? Probably either. Probably tomato tomato. I don't think I've ever actually met anybody who pronounces it tomato. Unique beauty will surely outlast any flower. What if it's a flower made of porcelain? This seems like... Oh, it just opens. Look at me trying to solve a puzzle that doesn't even exist. Oh, hey, don't do that. No mean to me, okay? Trees only be nice to me, okay? And now I eat your fruit. Thank you. Hello, tree. Hello, tree. Nice to me, okay? We just draw a circle. Can I think I have to do lily pad. I think that's the solution to this puzzle. The puzzle of gimme up here. Dig, 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 dig. Circle, 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 circle. Yes. I'm so good at puzzles, you guys. Never met a puzzle I couldn't solve. I'm currently having flashbacks to every puzzle that I spent like an hour on when the solution was ever so simple. Like headbutting a child. Or walking 2 feet to the left. You got incense burner. Burners specially designed to release only the purest aroma. How do they design it to do that? I feel like that's not the burner that does it, but the thing that you put in the burner. Can I slice these? I can't. Is there anything good in there? Fire orb. Nothing. Well, I guess we just go this way. Excuse me, I was jumping there. Excuse me, I was jumping there. I want the excuse me. Rude of the game to not let me jump so good. I think I'm supposed to go up this way. I think the solution to this puzzle is go over here. But what if I want the solution to be... Whoa, hold on, now that's not right. I don't think that's... I don't know if that's normal. But it's probably fine. If I jump on this, will it hurt me? No, I'll just fall. Can I put a lily pad in the waterfall? Excuse me, pardon me, I'm just gonna put a... No. Oh! I know that one. That's circle. You got steel fist sake. Sake of punching. You gotta go somewhere.
What's up with this round stone? It's much heavier than it looks. Doesn't look like it'll budge no matter how hard you pull or push it.
Interesting. That looks like an enemy. That looks like a guy I'm gonna have to fight. Oh shit. Oh fuck. What? He had a name. It was like Onimaru or something. Oni something. Ow. Hey, don't do that. Just gonna slice you real quick. Just gonna shoot. Oh, he's got big health. Onimomo? Oh, that would make sense. Because he do be looking like a peach. Hey. That health bar is like not going down at all.
Okay, now look for a chance to use your celestial brush. Still, this thing's got a tough bud.
Boy, I do be looking peachy. Haha.
Wonder if you could open its bud before you attacked it.
That makes sense as to why my attacks weren't doing any damage. Oh, there's orb inside. Slice it. I see. Oh. Yeah? Oh. Oh, he just gone. Bye, Momo. Oh, and now the orb is movable. It was a puzzle the whole time. If you fight the orb within the piche, then the rock orb become marble. It's simply science. It's simply normal math and science. And this is the easiest puzzle of them all. Walk through door.
No good. It won't even budge. There must be some sort of trick to opening this door.
Perhaps trick of put ball in hole? Oh, hold on. I love these. We got thick hips. We got stanced up. We got guys who look like they should be wiggling, but they ain't. How do I get like 12 of those for my room? How do I get just a line of these guys to follow me everywhere? Everywhere I go. I'm sorry that I'm slicing you open, but you are full of money is the thing. You are full of delectable goodies. I will take the orb, I will take the dollars. The dogglers, the yen. We've got kind of a lot of yen. We have over 200 US dollars worth of Japanese yen. Probably more because I think this is set in the past. 2 of them. Hey. Hey, now you cut that out. Do I just have to keep? Ineffective. Do I have to dodge? Well, oh, if I do that. Oh, I see it. I get it. I got it. I understand it. That's right. My cat has got some things to say, like meow and meow. Oh. I'll take that. Hey. Hey, don't you do that. Hey, don't you do that. No flying allowed. Where is it? There it is. Hey. Go on, launch your orbs. See if I care. It's Blat Plaff Bloom Crash Kapow. This guy sure is getting me. Go on. It didn't work. Or did it? I forgot I have to slice horizontally. Oh, right, I have to circle you. Please don't let that undo the circle. There we go. Excuse me, I am circling you with a circle. There we go. I'm slicing you. I am slicing you. I am www.slicingyou.com. You got Spirit Globe L. Humanity's faith made solid. Restores 3 units of solar energy. Yo, the time was bad. Did a bad time on that one. Oh shit! Special log thrill ride or whatever. What the Birdman said to us.
Wow, get a load of the size of these mushrooms. I kind of feel sorry for him though. It's so gloomy here.
I bet a little sunshine is all it would take to perk them up. Do mushrooms like the sun? I thought mushrooms like the dark. Oh, I probably have to do it from up there. Up in the glowing spot. How do I get up there, though? Oh, no. The glowing spot. I need the mushrooms to get to the glowing spot. All right. I am drawing a circle in the sky. Yes. We have discovered the sun. Was this not special log thrill ride or whatever he said? Is this a different cool log? This is like special mushroom thrill ride. Can I explode you? I can. What did that do for me? Digging? Perhaps? Huh. I guess it's just to know that you can? Just explode everything. And yet we can't explode a child. Oh, one bomb at a time. You got? Gerps. Juicy fruit plucked from a vine. Love to eat grapes. Wonderful flavor. Color, purple, great. Sometimes green, sour, great. Shape, round, orbs, wonderful. Beautiful, excellent. Love a grape. Every day of my life, I am talking about how good grapes are. And how the person who invented grapes was some kind of genius. The fact that there's a bunch of them. Like when you get apples and oranges, you just kind of get one at a time. Bananas, you get a bunch on a vine, but you only really eat one at a time. Grapes, though. You got a whole bunch of them just stuck together. You pluck them off and you eat them and they're great. Put them in the freezer. Well, that's a fun summer treat. Where are we going? Hello? Is this a puzzle? If I jump off here, will I die? Oh no, we're up from where we were before. I heard story about how they tried to make grape ice cream. Hey, Cal. We're walking through Temple and talking about grapes.
Amy, hold on a second. My nose felt all itchy since those huge mushrooms back there. Chew. Dang it.
Excuse me? That's not, no. Oh god. Oh god. Why have you done this? Well, purple. Oh, it is hat time. I need to do a sound alert for hat. Let's do... What hat? Let's do baseball hat today. Pop that baseball cap on there. We're fashionable. That's how hats look like. Oh shit. I can control this with my mouse? This is a big fashion, I think. Don't you? Why are you sneezing all the time, little man? Hey, little man, don't do it. No sneezing. We are simply running very fast. And running very fast is the solution. Anyway, they invented grape ice cream and it killed a dog, and that's why we don't have grape ice cream.
Hey, this door has some kind of weird lock on it. Huh. That's no ordinary lock. I sense a strong evil at work here.
You think? You think the pulsating lock with teeth and an eye is no ordinary lock? If I bark at it. Hold on. I'm barking so hard at this lock. I think we do this. And then we give him something to taste. Or not? Whoa. Examining it when tongue out doesn't help. Is this puzzle? Do we gotta go talk to these gyroids? Oh. Well, that wasn't it. Is there food around? There was a giant cabbage at some point. Can we dig here? I guess we're exploring. Do we feed the lock? What do locks even eat? I imagine they eat keys. Well, we can slice you. There's something behind you. Something that looks doorish. Do we explode it? We don't explode it. Huh. Are we just trapped? I don't think I can make that jump. We gotta go out the bottom? Blockhead? Gah, I'm Blockhead. I guard this place so that all shall pass. Oh, wait, no, make that none shall pass. Do you really think you can penetrate my airtight defense? Ha! Impossible. Nothing can harm this body of mine. Of course, there are those weak points of mine. A clean blow would slay me there in an instant. But I wouldn't be foolish enough to expose such a weakness. Now be on your way. None shall not pass. Huh. Oh, it's... I definitely misread. I thought it said, instead of listen and tackle, I thought it said tickle. And I'm like, is it just gonna have us tickle him? Oh, well. Hehe. Hey, that tickle. Oh, we are tickling him. That tickles. Now you shall feel my wrath. I mean, ow. Can we just do it again? Oh, they're different this time. Tickling is the solution to everything. Were my weak points so obvious? I have failed, but I let it be known I died a warrior's death. Damn, Blockhead. That's kind of rough. Oh, now we can go up. And we got object.
This looks like an exercising arrow for driving away evil. But its tip is shaped like a key. In any case, I do sense its divine power for driving away evil.
Probably real useful for using on a weird evil lock. I'll always remember him. Nobody ever forget. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Everybody hold tight. Okami Blockhead. Everybody hold tight, this is important. This is so important, y'all don't even know. And then we just... And then we just... And then we just... Excuse me. HTML document. That's not right. WebP. That's so fake. That's not even a real thing. Whoever came up with WebPs is a liar. Making me do extra steps to get this beautiful picture of Blockhead on screen. cruel, 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 cruel. Alright. Images. There we go. There we go. Just put him right there. 100% on board with this endeavor. It's so important. And then can we also get some text real quick? This is so important. This is probably the most important thing I've ever done in my entire life. What are these fonts I have? There we go. Get this. We get this. Never forget his warrior death. Let's spell it exactly like that. And then we just give it a little... somewhere around here I've outlined. There we go. Give it an outline so it's readable. 4, 6, yeah. There we go. Put that right there. Perfect. Flawless. And now we go back to game. Nobody is ever allowed to forget Blockhead now. He died a warrior's death. Oh, I do want to slice these guys up real quick, though. Goodies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, goodies? Goodies for me? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh! Let's try that again. Let's just try that again real quick. I was thinking on the way up. Oh, those stuff are some powerful emojis. I'm so happy. Twitch sent out an email that was like, everybody gets more emojis now. Everybody, like, we know before baby streamers only start with 1 emoji, but now everybody gets to start with 5. And some animated emojis. And some, I keep calling them emojis. They're emotes on Twitch. And some animated and follower eventually. So I got 4 more emote slots I gotta fill up now. Oh, this dude is so excited and definitely not terrified of the key. He loves it. He wants it. Oh, there. Oh, that. Ooh. Right in his eye. I have very good ideas for animated emotes, but Twitch has not given me access to upload those yet. So probably this weekend I'm going to start trying to add more static ones. The standard ones. Oh, an enemy. Let's fight, friends. Give me your delicious teeth. Give me your delicious, tasty teeth. I want those teeth. Wonderful. Flavorful. Fangderful. Toothtastic? Puns are so hard. I'm trying to be like absolutely. That's not even a thing. Words for good. Awesome. Wonderful. Fantastic. Fangtastic. Did I do that one? You're better than that. Better than puns. Should get the lucky cat now. Oh, do I have enough? I do. Okay, okay. I'm so scared in the menu every time now. I'm like, am I gonna accidentally exit to title without saving? Yeah, as soon as we get out of here and back to the Kibaman, we're gonna buy that cat. We're gonna buy that beautiful, beautiful cat. And we're gonna get every item ever. And no one can stop us. Was that all? Oh. Oh? Is that all we're in here for? We're trying to find a dog, right? Where'd that dog at? Hello, dog? Hello, dog, are you here? Awoo? This is where we came in. Can we go...
Ami, where do you think you're going? You can't get any farther that way.
Well, why not? That's the door. Guess we're not done in that room. Hello, dog. Bark. I am barking. This is the voice of the dogs. This is the sound of the dogs. If I were a dog and I heard another dog barking, I would start barking also. That's what you're supposed to do. That's the dog code. Oh, I probably have to go this way. This whole other path we just kind of didn't go down.
Whoa, this bridge is a complete wreck. But for you, it's a piece of cake to take care of this, isn't it?
I know this. Oh. I know this. Just draw a lot of ink. Solved it, aced it. Can't slice the little monkeymans. Oh, puzzle. Oh wait, no, this is a save point. Okay, we are saving. We are saving the game and we are saving the game. And this way, if we accidentally quit to title, we are safe and we are sound and we are not gonna lose all our progress from the last 7 hours. We've only been playing for like an hour and a half. For the last hour and a half. Well, this is a man. And now he has money. We can go through this door? Yes. Oh. Three gate. I think the solution to this puzzle is just go through them. Easy solutions, easy puzzles. Did we get stronger? Did our attack power go up? Ow. I don't like that. Don't like you trying to explode at me. Very rude and uncalled for. I wonder if by the time we get back out to the Kibaman, if we'll be able to afford more than just the cat. Maybe we'll be able to get Cat and Matt. Or Cat and Fancy Peach. If we get multiple cats, do they stack? Just slice you. Just slice you. Easy every time. Big orbs, big money, big flavors. And more big money. And we can make these guys open also. You got Holy Bone S. A keck of stats. A cake of walk. Lacquerware set. I keep forgetting I have bones in my pocket. I could be using those to heal, I think, like in battle. And we slice. A Peachman? How'd he get in here? Who let the peaches in? Hey, don't do that. None of that, okay? Come on, friend. Ow. No, not that. I need you to throw objects at me. Come on. Objects, please. Objects, please. Oh. Didn't work. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Throw a rock at me, please. You can pounce around all you want, but I'm gonna need you to throw a rock at me, please. If I just hit you, will that also work? I think that'll also work. Circle. Oh, we are slicing. Oh, we are double slicing. I gotta learn to get good at Peachmans. Another musher log. Thank you for the praise, for the happiness. Where is the sun? Where is the... There's the sun. Here comes the sun. Da 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 da. Oh, the source of the purple. The great people. The Gerplings. The grape bunch? The bunch of grapes? I forgot I can do this. There we go. Let's just push you over. Just push you over. Oh, I could probably examine them.
Check out these pots. Poisonous water spilling out of them. I bet this is what's been harming the natural beauty amidst the ruins.
If there's anything I've learned from video games, it's that you should just kind of break some pots when you see them. Usually there's goodies inside, and sometimes there's puzzle solutions also. Oh, so beautiful. Somehow, fixing the water also made rocks bloom? I didn't know rocks could do that.
Looks like the poison that was polluting this water is completely cleared up. Now it looks like a great place for a swim. There's even a waterfall. I bet it'd be loads of fun to go straight down it. What I meant was a playful dog like Ume might do that. I haven't forgotten about what we're looking for, have you? And of course, I haven't given up on hunting down some treasure either. Well, we did find plenty of treasure. And I do want to jump straight down the waterfall. Can I put a lily pad first? Oh.
Oh, wait, there's treasure right there. Hold on, we're not going down the waterfall without the treasure. You got Suta Ruins map. Map displaying the structure's detail. Check via the map screen. Never. I will do no such thing. We'll jump on the waterfall. Whee! Was that fun, Isun? Did you enjoy the little... Oh! Oh. Secrets behind every waterfall. Oh, double secret. We got stray bead. Find all the scattered beads and get a special reward. How many are there? This game's a collect-a-thon, huh? This game's got... It's not actually a collect-a-thon because there isn't... Is it? Because, like, you don't collect the things to win the game, but there are, like, a ton of collectibles. It's not like Super Mario 64 or Spyro the Dragon or Banjo-Kazooie where, like, you gotta collect the gems or the puzzle jiggies or the whatevers to progress. It's just kind of like... Move forward and fight the guys to progress, but also there's a million billion things you can get. You can get all the beads, you can get all the dogs, you can get all the aminals fed, you can dig up all the clovers. I think if we follow this waterfall, aminals. If a creature exists, then it's simply an aminal. My goal is to not drown. I think that's a pretty good goal for this game. Down we go. What was that? Whee! Alright. Anything behind this waterfall? Sort of, not really. Well, that's the way to the fancy spirit realm. We definitely want to go in there. Was this a thing? This is a thing we couldn't open, right? Or a thing that we just walked through to open. Did we ever go through that door where when we walked up to it, Isun was just like, silly dog, we can't go this way. Even though every other door just opened up when you walked right into it. You got Traveler's Charm. Traveler's Charm make us strong. You know, we're right at the entrance. I'm gonna go get that, lucky cat.
Hey, where are you going, furball? We haven't found the dog Ume yet. There might be treasure hidden somewhere in these ruins.
It's not gonna, like, make us do the whole thing again, right?
If you say so, at least we can get some fresh air outside, but don't go forgetting what we're supposed to be doing.
I won't, I just want to buy a cat. Hello, dear. Well, that's Susanoo. We don't need him. Where was... Hello, dear. Where is the man? Here is the man. Hello, sir. One thing to bear in mind, Chalky. I won't do you a swap for just one measly fang. Go out and defeat lots of monsters and bring me back plenty of fangs. Then I'll let you get your paws on my precious treasures. Yes. Give cat, give cat, give cat. 1. Got it. Okay, so we can't stack lucky cats. Cash offering and sleep on this mat, your wounds will heal. Keeps demon scrolls at bay. I don't even think we need those, really. Mostly I just want the items. Can I start slicing and see how well it works? Hello, dear. Any goodies about? Oh, do I have to equip it? Oh, I do. Oh, you can just equip 3 items. Okay. I understand it. You got gourd. Hello, dear. I can't wait to spend $300 on animal feed. And we're back. Let me just save a game. Now that we have cat. Now that we have cat full of luck, full of lucky. Cat that has power of summon items to you. Special magnetic charm. There probably is like an achievement or a special reward if you dig up and bloom all the clovers, huh? Let's go in. Always be caving. Always be saving. Well, that looks like a power that we're about to get, like, right now. Oh, that's a spooky skull. Always be saving. ABC, always be creating a save file. Can I dig in I can't dig in the water. Always be creating a save file so that you don't lose your progress. I think this is the solution to the puzzle. I didn't even realize there was a puzzle here. I just saw like cursed spot and beeline for it. But I think once we clear up all these skulls, something will happen. Oh, look. Something is happening. Ah. Huh. It flies.
Hey, look. That light. There's a constellation here, too.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, is this another monkey? Symbol monkey? Look at his cool tricks. Doing flips and shit. These guys are a whole band. Oh. Oh. We'll be fine. Now it's monkey time. 3 of them.
Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. I, Tsutagami, the last in the triumvirate of Hanagami Flora gods, have humbly awaited your glorious return for 100 years. May the fresh spring growth bloom from your snow-white form. Bring new life to the land that suffers under evil.
Power of symbols. I need to study kanji more.
That was Tsutagami, the third and final god of Flora. He's the god that can make vines do his bidding. One folktale tells how Tsutagami used that power to tie vines to his body so that he could fly through the air. Hey, that's a Konohana blossom, the flower of the gods over there. Try making a vine sprout right out of it.
Like just a upwards line?
So close yet so far. Draw a line from the Konohana blossom to your body.
Oh. Oh.
Good night, Cal.
Have sweet dreams. Dream of vines making you fly, I guess? Did I not? Oh, I messed that one up. Oh, it's a swishily. A swishily. Why is it a swishily? Why am I struggling with this? Oh, oh. And monkeys, yes. Have dreams of monkeys.
Perfect. First time. Didn't even need to try like 5 times. Wow, it sure is handy to have a god around. You can draw vines when the Konohana blossom is open. Let's look around and see if any others are blooming.
Well, there's one. I wonder if I have to do a swishily. Achievement unlocked. Tsutagami. Is that not it? There we go. Okay. Not really a swish, just a connection. Yeah, I was confused because it said, like, draw a line. But for some reason, when I try to do a straight line, it struggles. Like, if I just try a straight line. Oh, no, that also works. It was just that first one did not like the line. It's weird that it was trying to show me a swishily in the example art.
I see it.
It helps you can watch over the smoke that comes off the brush. Yeah. Like when it's the green smoke, you know you're in the right place. But for some reason, even then, it still doesn't always do it. Now, where is that dog? Hello? I am barking. I am dog and I am barking. I think that was probably the right move. Yeah. This is a flower puzzle. The prettiest kind. Where? Where? Huh. That's where we came from. Up here? Can I make this jump over here? Oh. Oh, that one. Really? That one? That's a big old leap. And then that one. Noom. Noom. Oh. Now, would a dog really be all the way up here?
Great, we made it to the top, but it's just a dead end? Huh, what's this? A hook? Doesn't it just make you want to tie something to it?
Like a flower? Can we not? Oh, it's probably like one of each, huh? I get it. I got it. If I know dogs, they end up everywhere. Oh, I think I connected one to the wrong one, but it's fine. Dogs can go anywhere they want. Even inside of statues. Hey, don't drop that on me, okay? It's the squad. Oh, save point. ABC, always be saving. Wait, did that? No, 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 no. Excuse me. Crush them all. Yeah, I was gonna go to the center to do a big line and get a good viewpoint, but just slice. Oh, and now we got the cat. We don't even have to run past him. Can we just like... Oh, you can't. Oh, yes. Every item. Can we get him from all the way across the room? Oh, the reach. Oh, the range. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I'm gonna eat every orange that ever existed. Be gone, candle. Oh, I just have to walk past it. Draw dog. Push them all. Are you saying draw dog like this is draw dog, a dog that draws? Or are you saying draw a dog like... ¿Por qué no los dos? Okami 2, draw dog. You both draw the dog and you are the dog that draw. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's a dog. That's a dog right there. Can I give him a little tongue? Yeah. Yeah, that's a dog. Joystick dog. Hold on. We can do better. We can do the whole dog. I think. Oh no. Are we gonna run out? Yes. Yes. Ah. At the very end. OneLargeDog.com. Yeah. Somehow, like, this game is surprisingly easy to draw with the joysticks. Oh, we are barking. We are barking. We are barking. What are you looking at, Ami? The amount of yen we got? It's a lot. We have like $3,000. $3,300 worth of yen, I think. If I'm doing my math right. Because like 100 yen is about $1, give or take. At least when I was in Japan, it was like a little less. It was like 100 yen was like $1.20 or something. It was a good conversion rate. Nothing in late game. Let's get $1 million worth of yen. Whoa, hold on. Did the skulls just turn evil? I sliced the skull, it get red eye? Is that because the candle went out? No, it's just because the skulls are evil. Why are you evil? Oh shit. Spitals. I'm barking to let people know that these skulls are dangerous. I bet I could draw a skull too. It's... It's skullish. It's like the same thing, right? There's one there, there's one there. Oh shit, that skull had a lot of monies in it. I think we're probably gonna fight a spider. Skull.
We really gonna go in there? Really? Are you serious? I'm getting a real bad vibe here. What's beyond this door? You sure we're ready? Maybe we should go back outside. Are we ready?
Hold on, was there a save point right out here?
We're going back? Oh, okay, if you insist.
I mean, you were the one who just said. You were the one who literally just said. I can't do 2 slices. You know what? The save point's too far back. We're just gonna not die. We're simply gonna just win it the first time.
So we really gonna go in there?
Yes.
Alright then, let's go for it. Leap first, think later.
Leap always, think never. ABC, always be charging in head first without thinking about it.
Look, Ami, there's a golden gate. Just like San Francisco. It'll store the memories of all you've done if you pass through it.
Oh, it's like an autosave.
That way, if you ever die, you can start over again from that point. It's a free pass to continue with your game, even if you have messed up. But it does have its limits.
Oh.
The stored memories will be wiped clean if you quit the game.
If you use an origin mirror to save a game,
your memories will be transferred there. Either way, passing through a golden gate or saving with an origin mirror will allow you to continue your adventure. Well, might as well pass through.
Okay, it's like a checkpoint. Memories of all you've done stored in the Golden Gate. It's like a little continue point. But if my game crashes, we will not be able to continue from here. Oh, Ami. What are you pulling a Looney Tunes for?
Ow, nice going, furball. I keep telling you not to space out like that.
You just told us to leap in first without thinking. Leap first, think later.
Hey, something moved. Whoa. That's some kind of creature. Check out this big old flower. We just might have stumbled onto something here. Something not evil or ominous and definitely isn't gonna get up and start attacking us. Flowers like this are usually just packed with treasure.
Like a dog. Dog!
Hey, is that a dog down there? That's weird.
Dogs are treasure. You know what, Flower? You're so right. Dogs are treasure. Orb. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Hey, let me go, wolf breath. I'm all covered with your slobber again.
I just saved your tuchus, bud. Don't you complain about a little dog spit.
Check out that shadow. I see 8. Wait, it couldn't be.
Is it the Orochi?
Are you that dog that has been sniffing about? I will not allow you to ruin my master's triumphant return.
What? Oh, spy door. Off to bed? Have a good sleep, Lucky Pangolin. Have a good dreams of fun paintbrush drawings and not of a eyeless spider queen who eats dogs, I guess. Have pleasant dreams. Have good sleep dreams. Thanks for stopping by. Sticking your nose where it does not belong will get you killed. Speak your last words, fool. I'm a dog. I don't speak words. I just kind of bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, woof. Bark, sniff, sniff. Bark, bark. Awoo. How dare you? Dog is not usually on my menu. You literally just ate a dog like 5 minutes ago. But I shall make you an exception.
What are you talking about? I saw that dog you gobbled up. And besides, this ain't no dog. This here is a god. It like dog, but spelled backwards.
Well now, the beast can speak. Very well then, I shall send you back to where you came from. This shall not hurt a bit. Stand still for just a moment.
Well, I don't like that. Not a fan of that. Hey, lady, don't do that. Huh. That doesn't work. Can I? Oh, I know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. I understand it. I understand puzzle. Puzzle of... Oh, shit. Tie a leg. Can I... Can you... Maybe I should start from this side. Where? You? Or maybe we gotta make you bloom? Can't slice. Slicing does no good. Tie another leg. Oh no. Oh gosh. This is some wild camera. You? Okay. How do we get your legs? Oh. It's only giving me flour. Ma'am, what do we do with you? Oh, don't punch me. I thought I had it. I thought the puzzle was tie leg to flower. Does butt bloom? I tried. Oh, are you gonna throw a thing at me that I can deflect? Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta connect me to flower. I gotta connect me to flower. Yeah. Yeah. We gotta go up. That's the solution. Up or not? Use the flowers to get behind it. Alright, let's do this. Excuse me. I'm trying to... There we go. And then from... Oh gosh. Huh. You gotta go fast, huh? Look closely at her butt. I'm trying. It's a little rough with these camera angles. Oh, there's an eyeball. I see it. Let's slash it. Or not? Can we just poke it? This is struggle. Let's try this again. We'll get behind. Where are we? Okay. I'm seeing... Oh, she got hooks. She got hooks back there. I see. I see now. Are you gonna let me? Are you gonna let me hook it? There we go. Or not? Huh. She jumps so much. Hello, ma'am? Can you sit still for like a hot minute? When your ink goes through the spider, the link is fuzz? Okay. So, like,
I got that. But why won't it let me hook? Why won't it let me connect flower? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, we got one. We got one. Is that good? Can we get another? Yes. It's flower spider. Oh, this is the mysteries. This is... Okay. Okay, it's gotta be like that, huh? Oh. Do we bloom it? Do we bomb it? It breaks if she jumps. Maybe we just keep slicing. Slicing is doing damage, so... Now that is eyeballing. Okay. Okay, mystery is solved. You just have to do it in a very particular order. First you... Hello, ma'am. Don't even think about egg. And then we just gotta get one more. There we go. No order, just speed. Well, you gotta do flower to hook because for some reason it won't let you attach to the hooks first. Oh, I'm out of inks. Can I? Oh, I could jump up there, I guess. I can slice this real quick. There we go. Got her. Victory. Gamer win. Vindication. Spiderfication. And thus, Amaterasu was able to traverse the vine-covered ruins and defeat the devious Spider Queen lurking within. The ugly arachnid's body had been turned into a beautiful blossom, and a feeling of tranquility reigned throughout the ruins. Inside the hardy blossom was discovered a tiny and defenseless dog, presumably consumed by the fearsome queen. Just when everything had begun to settle down, a snarling beast, a weapon long sealed away by the Spider Queen's magic, appeared before Amaterasu's eyes. Ooh, we get a new weapon? Snarling beast. That looks pretty dope. Snarling beast. Reflector marked with a beastly seal grants ink bullet power.
The Spider Queen was hiding a sacred weapon. Tricky old bag. Huh. Maybe we'll get more weapons if we defeat some other monsters. Anyway, I can't wait to see what this one does. Look at that, Ami. The dog's just sleeping. Wonder if this is Ume. You know, the dog that kid was looking for.
Well, it is a dog that's in the cave. That is where the kid was looking for his dog. So probably...
Let's bring him back once he wakes up. But first, how about a good victory howl? It might even wake him up.
How do we do it? Awoo! Awoo! ABC, always be crying out with a victory howl. Achievement unlocked. Big ol' flower. Awoo! Would you like to save the game? Of course. ABC always be saving the game. Look, bunny child.
Bad doggy, give me back my key. I gotta go save Ume, quick. Huh? Ume, is that you? Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? It must have been so scary all alone. You didn't get eaten by a giant spider lady, did you? Grr. What's wrong, Ume? About your dog, kid. He was deep within the ruins and he didn't seem to want to leave. Really? How come, Ume? You mad at me for running away without you? You got it all wrong, kid. You only think you left your dog behind. Truth is, he decided to stay at the ruins himself. He did? But why? Maybe he was trying to set an example by showing you how anyone, even a dog, could have an adventure.
Is that the moral of this story?
Look at it this way. There's not much separating a boy from a man. They grow up before you know it and accomplish great things.
What are they talking about? What? The dog was trying to have an adventure in the ruins? I'm just trying to smooth the issue out. Yeah, the dog was trying to have an adventure in the ruins because the boy will be a man soon?
I guess you knew everything, May. Like how my dad told me to go fix the bridge destroyed by the storm. And how I tried to get out of it because I was scared of failing. But your fearless adventures has changed me. You've given me the courage to stop shirking responsibility. My dad's fishing pole. I lost that in the forest some time ago. Did you sniff it out in those ruins all by yourself?
Pretty words to trick the young. Simply lie to a child and everything will turn out fine.
Well, I'm gonna fix that bridge all by myself. Boy, is Dad gonna be surprised.
He's gonna fix it with the fishing pole? I'm not following this plot line at all. Hello, dear. You already ate. Can I bloom this ground? No. We'll get that later. ABC, always be creating fibs for children. There's so many things that I see and I'm like, this is certainly for later, but what if I want to do it now? It's not safe to have a fire going with nobody around. You could burn down your whole place. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Treasure? Treasure. Treasure. Though carved from wood, it is as fearsome as the real thing. That's what I say every time I see a wooden bear in real life. Obtained Exorcism Slip S. Hello, bunnies. Would you like to eat some clover? So sweet. Goodbye, bunnies. Enjoy your clover. So we never did figure out what to do with the giant nut or the cabbage. Dear? Goodbye, dear. I will take your praise. I forget what we get for getting praise. Is that gonna, like, power us up? Or unlock something? Don't need to buy anything from you. Birds. So this child definitely fixed a bridge. Is it this way? Is this the bridgeway? Oh, I think this is the bridgeway. Well, did it? Spend praise for upgrades. Oh. So we just gotta find the praise salesman. Hey. Oh, that's how you fix a bridge with a fishing pole.
I lassoed the rope to the other side, look.
Oh, I forgot about Susanoo.
Hey, you there. Get that rope out of my way.
Oh, shit. Oh, he had a whole plan. Oh, you do it in your menu? Oh, we could have just done that the whole time? I need to pay more attention.
What's going on?
My new secret technique, imploding barrel-flying monkeys, was a flop. I ended up being washed downstream on this tree trunk.
Oh, he's the thrilling log.
Here he comes. Hold on to that fishing pole, kid. No, wait. Let go of it. No, you guys. I said let go.
Those look an awful lot like hooks. Like perhaps something I'm gonna need to use my new vine power. Look at this nonsense.
Ami, use your celestial brush, quick.
Start. I mean... Huh. I can't move the camera. This is a lot of sense. Absolute sense. Oh, there we go. What? Well, what do you mean? What do you mean no? There we go. Oh, I missed that one. They're very fast is the thing. Oh my god, they're so fast. I literally am just gonna have to do this, huh? Oh, there's one over there. I see it. I saw it. It would be really useful if I could, like, up.
Waterfall. This is bad.
What? Did I not do it fast enough? Oh, I think we're gonna have to do that again. Yeah.
We're gonna be here forever. Just put the brakes on the log. Draw a vine from each of the...
Yeah, I got it. It's just they go very fast is the thing. You also have limited ink? Yeah. Oh, each time I open the menu uses an ink? Oh, that's cruel. I didn't even draw. Okay, I see you there. Your avatar is covering it up. Yeah, I have the game on a second screen, so like, I can see it. Okay. Okay, we're doing better this time. Oh, every time I draw one, I get more ink? Can I reach that? I can't reach that one. I see you. Oh, I see you. There we go. All I can say is get good. Oh, what, that didn't count? Rude. There we go. Yeah, I think if maybe I hadn't spent like the first half of the first run just trying to figure out how to move the camera, might have gotten it. Second try's not bad.
Ew. I thought we were goners. But it all worked out. Just look at that new bridge.
Thrilling log fun time ride. Just like the Birdman said.
Did I do that?
No. No, child, you didn't do that.
Heh. That's right. It was all of you, kid. I don't know what was eating you, but you'll never get anywhere in life running from adventure. ABC, always be chasing adventures. You should thank your doggy for teaching you that.
Ethan's gonna make you think you did. Yeah.
I couldn't have done it without you, Ume. Thanks. Hey, where'd Pops go? I'm sure it'd take more than that to kill the guy. He's bound to pop up somewhere again.
We'll see him. Art dog. Hi, Clanky. We just had a thrilling log fun time ride. Today's art of the day is... Just knows you have a hat. Yeah. We could get more hats. We have... Where did the hat come from? The hat came from the channel points reward of give eyfey a hat. We can draw a hat. That looks like a hat, right? And then we can draw like a little guy under the hat. Oh yeah. That's some art right there. It's Kaito Kid. Oh yeah, hold on, it kind of is. Let's give him the monocle. That's... Is that what he looks like? I used to know how to draw the Kaito Kid logo. It's like... that, and then that, and then that, maybe? But yeah, for some amount of boobits, you can add hat. And I do have multiple hats. They can stack. You could get a whole tower of hats. Saw a Conan movie in theaters a few days ago. Oh, nice. They keep coming out with those. It's... The last Conan movie I saw was the Sunflowers one. A whole tower of hats and boobas, exactly. You could just fill the whole screen with all sorts of nonsense. All hail.
Taga Pass lies ahead. Great Plains in the mountains.
Wait. What happened twice? First time the roof of the ticket booth fell midway and they evac us out? Wait, did they like pause the movie twice? What? I think part of your message disappeared, but you had to go another day to the finish. You had to go to the movies That's wild. Hey, Hot Pants, thanks for the raid. Wait, okay, so you went to the movies, and then the ticket booth fell, so they got you out of the movie theater? Yeah, did you have to pay twice, or did you, like... Did you just get to, like... They're like, come back tomorrow and you can see the rest of it? How'd your stream go, Hot Pants? Have a good one? Did you win the game? Did you solve a mystery? Halfway through, the roof fell, like, literally. Oh, I'm sorry.
But hope for the best. But let's get going, you big furball.
I think the only time it was the hottest stream around, it was the hottest pants around. Asked for 2 tickets the following day and they gave them to you? Nice. Okay, cool. They just gave you the tickets. Yeah, that's fair. You should have just been like, can I just get, like, a bunch of free stuff? Pretty cool. You got 4 hours in. What game were you playing? Were you playing Super Hot? I was trying to think of games that are hot, and that's the only game I can think of with hot in the name. Yeah. Freakazoid, you should have gotten that free popcorn.
I bet we'll find a Withered Guardian's sapling around here.
Playing Rivals of... Oh, is that Aether or Ether? Or Ether? Aether. It's probably Aether. Fire lion. That is hot. A lion that's on fire is hot. These two are just standing and staring. Not very good at trying to be threatening and demanding stuff. Okay, that's a hashtag relatable moments.
Oh, what's going to become of me now? That confounded curse zone is causing all sorts of trouble, and my most precious tool of the trade has gone missing too.
See, you don't have to be threatening. You should just be like, logically, I think that perhaps I should also get a free popped corn, please, thank you. And they'll be like, well, you make a good point. Here's a free popcorn. I think the only time I've ever had to stop a movie halfway through is one of the Lord of the Rings movies. A few hours in, somebody pulled like a fire alarm and everybody had to leave the theater and stand out there for like 30 minutes or an hour, and then they just sent us back in to finish the movie.
I just don't know how I'm gonna make a living anymore.
You'll be fine. Well, we got rid of it, right? The cursed zone?
No doubt this is the work of those mischievous moles, what?
Yeah, luckily they sent you back. I guess because it was just a pulled fire alarm, like there was no actual fire, there was no damage, it was safe to send everybody back in. I guess if the roof collapses, maybe it's not safe to send everybody. Maybe it's a little safer to just send you normal. Everything went back to normal. Yeah, they were just like, oh, everybody stand outside for a bit, we're gonna check this out. There's no smoke, there's no fire, somebody just pulled it. Okay, everybody go back to your seats.
I bet they're the ones who stole from me. And on top of that, I have to put up with that awful cursed zone.
You'll be fine.
I wonder what's become of Kusa Village now. It's up on Mount Kamiji, where the big windmill is. I heard some terrifying growls coming from the shrine there.
That's a good... Why did the roof collapse? Was it just bad... I was gonna say programming. That's not how that works in the real world. Bad constructionship? Oh, wow. You're on the 4th floor and it fell on the ground floor? That's even scarier to have a multi-level movie theater and part of it collapses. Because, like, if you have just a 1-floor movie theater and the roof collapses somewhere, maybe it won't actually, like, squish anyone. Maybe you'll just kind of get some debris on you. One time I was at a Burger King and the roof tile fell on our table and got dust all over their food. And so they gave us, free meal, and then also I was a child and my brother was a child, so they gave us free Burger King toys, but like not the ones that come with the kids meal, but like the ones that you like pay $5 to get this cool hand puppet.
I ran all the way down the mountain as fast as my legs could carry.
Oh yeah, I do want to see pics. Gotta see pics of collapsing building.
Then I realized this area was all cursed too. I never imagined that monsters would come anywhere near us.
I'm gonna click this. I want to see. Oh, damn. That really is collapsed. Should I put this on stream? Rest in peace movie theater. Everybody just click the links in chat. I'm too lazy to add a browser source. Dang. Well, I'm glad you made it out of there safe. Hopefully uninjured also. I was thinking like roof collapse, like, yeah, luckily you're nowhere near that. I was thinking, oh, roof collapsed, it just kind of, like fell in a little bit, not like the whole building actually fell down and crumpled.
I wonder what's become of Kusa Village up on Mount Kamiji.
They're half an hour earlier. Dang. I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad you are uninjured and big dang moments. Gotta get to...
Now I can't even get to the city checkpoint to go home.
You'll be fine. We'll figure out a way to undo the curse. Yeah. Good job being safe and not squished by a building.
Taka Pass is another place that's changed for the worse. It used to be so nice to relax in the divine wind up there, but now it's just stopped blowing altogether. That means I'm hardly doing any trade in talismans at all, and there aren't many travelers coming by selling things either. A fresh fish from Agata Forest would fetch a fortune right now. But there don't seem to be any good fishermen there anymore.
Well, there's a child. There's a good fisher child.
Anyway, enough of my complaining. Been sent to buy something, Pooch?
What do you got? Feed the bags. I'm gonna need seed bags. Herb bag. Meat bag. Fish bag. Temporarily enjoy infinite ink. Feed bag sounds like a weird insult. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like calling somebody a dirt bag. Be like, I like to see you try, feed bag. I don't need any of this. I don't need... Oh, wait. I can sell. I got beads and stuff. I got beads and pots and plates. Oh! Oh, I have fish. I don't want to sell... I don't want to sell the big old salmon. That's our adventure friend. Not gonna sell those. These we can sell. There we go. Oh, save point. Gotta save, gotta save, gotta save. Always gotta save. How many Detective Conan movies are there even anymore? Like, I feel like the last one I saw was somewhere more than 20 for sure. Is it like 28? Oh, booba time. Oh, booba time. Let's get... Where are my boobas at? Where are the boobas at? Let's get boobas. This one was the 23rd. Oh, it's less than I thought. I thought it was like upwards of 25. Conan goes to Singapore? Wait, he does? I gotta get caught up on my movies. I gotta get caught up on the manga too.
Let's purify the curse zone by making the guardian saplings bloom.
Detective Conan is one of those series where you're like, this is over 1,000 episodes. It can't possibly, how many? Yeah, 23 movies, 1,000, you've been reading the manga for a month, you're halfway. The anime for Detective Conan is one of the ones that I have watched. I probably watched it all the way through somewhere when it was in like the 700, maybe 800 episode range. And then I have also rewatched it twice. Once with a friend and once on my own. 25th movie is slated for April 2022. That's insane. But the rewatching it on my own, I did skip all the episodes that weren't like... Oh shit, who's this?
Hark, the call of the heavens, the earth, the sea. They summon me forth to defeat evil.
Oh wait, is that Waka? Right there along One Piece. In long, cool anime. Oh, that is Waka. Or is it? It is. Yeah, that's Waka. Waka, the god's gift to man, is here. Bonjour. Yeah, Detective Conan has a bit of a leg up on One Piece. One Piece, like, just got to episode 1,000 last week? This week? It, like, just aired the 1,000th episode, and Detective Conan has been past the 1,000 episode mark for a hot minute.
You again.
Long time no see. Did you enjoy the little log adventure I prophesized?
Why, you... Were you behind that near disaster?
Oh, he warned us about it. Moi? Of course not. I had a fleeting glimpse of your future. You see, I have the power to see that which is yet to come. Yeah, we get it. We got it. I need to watch more anime. I'm very behind in both One Piece and Detective Conan. I'm not that far behind. I'm mostly caught up with the manga. Maybe like 10 or 15 chapters behind. Even if it were something you'd rather not know.
The half-baked prophet's at it again. If you're so great, then how come you didn't predict Orochi's return?
That's a good question.
What's wrong? Cat got your tongue?
Excusez-moi? You say something, my little bouncing friend?
That's it.
By the way, I saw your battle with the spider lady. A rather clumsy attempt, I must say. How could a washed-up old wolf like you possibly expect to save the world? I mean, with the power of a paintbrush. Ridiculous.
What? You were spying on our battle? And it never crossed your mind that you could help out?
Enough talk. The power of paint dog. There's one way to settle this. Are we fighting you again? Why are we keep fighting you? Just go for it. Why do we have to keep fighting this man? I wanted to equip this as my sub. Because we can do something cool with it. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Is that a mirror? Shield? Oh. Is that doing a thing? I could probably oh yeah, I can slice those back at him. Can I reflect it with that? No. I like to see you try. We are fighting the Birdman. He's got a lot of health. Oh, I got free fruit. Hey, don't you... Reflectors as subs act as counters, but I think you can use it on bosses. Okay. I'm like, it very looked like a thing. Can I explode you? Can we do that? I didn't realize bosses couldn't be countered. That seems very... Oh, you were just going. That seems like a very odd rule to have. We're so fast. You don't even know about how fast we are. I'm just gonna slice that. Just gonna chomp, chomp, chomp. Do your worst. I'm so good at... Oh. I'm so good at barking and biting. Power of dog is to bark and to bite. And to growl and to howl and to... dig? He's like supposed to be a Tengu, right? But like a French Tengu, I guess? Oh, I missed. Oopsie. Keep going, bud. Just slice you a few times. Let's just slice you a few times. Is he like an actual guy from Japanese mythology? Because Amaterasu is, and Isunboshi is like a... I guess not mythology, but like folk tales. He's like the little 1-inch boy or whatever. But Susanoo is from the same myths as Amaterasu. Folkology, yeah. Them fables. Thought it was just another part of Japanese folktale. I'm trying to think. I don't know what story Waka would be like. I don't know if I've heard the story of Waka, the French Birdman. Not bad, ma chérie. Technically, is it also Japanese mythology? I guess at some point I learned the difference between mythology versus folktale versus legend. Like, they're all like stories from the past, but I think like folktale is generally believed to be made up. Mythology has, I think, like almost religious connotations, not necessarily, but like something similar. And legend is something that like people say is true and say has historical basis, but doesn't necessarily. And fable is like a folk tale with a moral. Oh, I almost forgot. I had a question for you. I might be very wrong. I think this is what I learned. Google that, fact check that. ABC, always be checking your facts. Have you been to Lake Harami on Shinsu Field yet? If they autocorrect, it changes everything you text. I use one of those like swipe text things where it's like you just swipe your fingers over the letters and hope it knows what you're talking about. In the middle stands the moon cave where Orochi's spirit was trapped. But sometimes it gets you the weirdest autocorrect options because like it won't be the word you typed but like with a letter wrong. It'll be like the word you typed but with the letters jumbled. Swipe sucks if you're bilingual. Oh no. I do keep trying to swipe Japanese words and it doesn't know them because it's trying to use an English dictionary. I have struggled with that. But the other day, what was I trying to type? I like tried to swipe a name and it gave me the name of an anime instead and it was extremely confusing because I'm like, did I type that before? Did that get added to my dictionary or does Google just think that everybody should know this word? A barrier has blocked the entrance ever since Tsukiyomi was removed. That means Orochi must still be in there. Is that what that means? I want to get through the barrier and enter the cave. But I'll need the serpent crystal in order to do that. You wouldn't happen to know where I could find it, would you? No.
Why do you have to pull out your sword just to ask that?
Waka is based off of Yoshitsuna, who was also known as Ushiwakamaru. Okay. I don't think I've heard the story of either of those, but I'm gonna look them up. I want to know these tales. I want to know these troves. Swipe and autocorrect. Keep typing voy, I go instead of boy, and vice versa. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yoshitsune? Okay. Yoshituna. Google says, mythology entails the origin tales of the world as told by a specific culture. Yeah. Folklore encompasses all of the stories, proverbs, ballads, jokes, origins, dances, handcrafts, foodways, and then origin tales of any culture. Okay, yeah. That sounds good. That makes sense. That tracks. So, like, mythology can be part of folklore, but not all folklore is mythology. Love the word foodways. Yeah, foodways. Ways relating to the foodstuffs. The flavors and the tastes of a culture. Like bread.
Why do you want to visit Orochi's lair anyway?
I think bread might be the most food culture item. Y'all ever watch Yakitate Japan? The anime about a boy who lives in Japan who is mad that Japan doesn't have its own, like, special national bread. Like how French has French bread and German has German bread. And so he goes out to invent Japan, which is Japan bread. It's a good anime, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Mythology is folklore, but folklore is just random stories from the locals. Yeah. Yeah, Yakitate Japan is the anime about baking bread, and it's so good. It's so good. Very recommend it. This child tries so hard to bake Japan bread that he ends up inventing on his own, like, every other type of bread. Like, he's like, what if I try adding a lot of butter and folding it up into, like, super layers? And he basically makes a croissant, but he's never had a croissant before, so he's like, this is Japan number 43. Foodways, thanks for the clip, Freakazoid. Oh, the manga goes off the rails? I'm pretty sure anime just tells every story. It really does. I'm pretty sure he did invent a bread that's so good it kills you when you eat it. And, like, you do come back to life shortly after, but, like, it temporarily kills you. That's how good that bread is. It like, literally sends you to heaven. And there's also a bread that's a turtle bread, and it looks cute because it's shaped like a turtle. So then you do not know. Très bien. So that big windmill, mumble. it ascends you. I would eat the bread that kills you. I would eat the death bread if the flavors are really that good. At any rate, I shall just have to go find it myself. But before I bid you adieu, I have a prophecy for you. Ooh, what's our next one? I foresee a doggone difficult quest. Au revoir, baby. The other thing about Yakitate Japan is that this boy has a superpower. And the bread boy's superpower is that his hands are slightly warmer than normal. So they're the perfect temperature for warming the yeast when you knead the bread. And that's why all his bread turns out extra super good. You don't need to come back to life if the bread is that good, then your life would be complete. We're just eating the bread. Your life's mission is to eat the perfect bread, and once you eat the magic heaven bread, your quest is complete. You're gonna tell everyone there's a bread enemy? Please do. Please watch Yakitate Japan. I don't think I can play a trailer because it will possibly get a copyright strike. Or maybe not. Hold on. Let's... If the bread doesn't complete, you don't want it. Wouldn't call it something super... Yeah, it's not an actual superpower. I'm trying to find... Huh. Hold on. Let's just look up some Yakitate Japan clip real quick. Here's one. Am I gonna mess this up? If I go to, there we go. There we go. I think I gotta do this, that. No. There we go. Best thumbnail of anime. Oh yeah, this dude is like a koala? Koala? That's a koala man. That is definitely a koala man. Hold on, let's mute Okami. This is the turtle bread. Classic 2000s anime art style. Yeah, this is a slightly older anime. Not ancient. I don't remember why this man is tied up on the ceiling. I don't remember why this man is tied to the ceiling. I don't remember why this man is a crying koala. I don't remember who Dave is. I haven't watched this anime in probably 10 years. Yeah, there's bread morals. They talk a lot of bread facts. Dave is screaming. Is this the Dave meter? Pantasia. Yeah, Pantasia. This series goes off the rails. Pantasia was the name of the fancy restaurant that the boy tried to get a job at so he could bake cooler bread. Whoa. Oh, here's commercial break. Wonderful. Would any explanation really explain why the guy's on the ceiling? Probably. I think they're definitely in the middle of a bread tournament. How long is this? Okay, we're good. It's 3 minutes long. This is so important. Look at him go. He can see it. I think when I upload this video, the VOD for this to YouTube, I'm just gonna like put something over this screen and play a little tune, because I think this will be fine for Twitch, but as soon as I try to upload this to YouTube, even the anime right now is talking about copyright problems. Look at him go! Look at him spin! Demonetized. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure this video is already gonna be demonetized. Look at the door. I uploaded the first VOD for Okami, and it like DMCA caught. Well, okay, it just ended there. It DMCA caught 9 seconds of audio of the Okami opening a treasure chest, I guess? It was like Capcom has claimed your video to put ads on it because you were playing Capcom sounds. Anyway, that was Yakitate Japan. Check it out. It's simply good anime. Companies are brutal. Yeah. I also... I don't remember which stream it was, but there was one time where we stopped the video to watch a booba, to watch some boobas dancing, and that one got a demonetization from the song that played in the booba clip. There's any rails to go off of. It was never on rails to begin with. Yeah, anime is Yakitate Japan. What random game lover just put down? Yeah, I will say they haven't given me any actual copyright strikes yet. They've done copyright claims, which basically means like the company says, "Oh, we own whatever you used in this video for 10 seconds, so we're gonna put ads on your video and we get the money from the ads. You don't get any money from these videos." Which kind of is like, I don't think I've put ads on any of my videos. At least I haven't tried to. So if you ever see ads on my YouTube videos, it's because like there was a song or a sound clip or boobas in it that YouTube automatically was like, well, this one belongs to somebody else, so these are their ads now. Your video is their video now, which is a little wild. But then again, YouTube put ads even if you don't want to. I use an ad blocker, so I don't actually know what videos have ads or not. But I was trying to keep my videos ad-free because I don't like them and I don't care, and I think I would get like 2 cents per 3 million views or whatever.
Hey, Ami, let's try to beat Waka to that serpent crystal. I can't help feeling he's up to no good. Plus, we just might find a new celestial brush technique, too.
Anyway, moral of the story is ads, who needs them? Simply download at www.adblocker.com. I don't think that's a real website. No one, not a single one needs an ad. Like, if ads were short and entertaining, that would be fine. I recently canceled my Spotify subscription because I got tired of them like removing songs and then not telling me that it's removed. Yeah, uBlock, Best Block. uBlock Origin specifically, because the original uBlock I think isn't updated anymore. But yeah, I canceled my Spotify subscription. I'm like, I'm gonna switch to an MP3 player, but I do like their Discover Weekly playlist. I like that, so maybe even like I'll just bear with the ads once a week to find new music. But then like, I tried listening to my Discover Weekly and I'm like, oh, an ad popped up. Oh, it's like a 30-second long ad and also a video that's like using up my data, and it said you could turn off the video part, but I'm like, that's a really long ad, that's crazy. And then as soon as the ad ended, it started playing another one, like immediately after. That's so wild to me, like what? Spotify's worth paying for if you like discovering. I'm literally considering just like, yes, but I didn't realize, like I thought it was gonna be like a 15-second ad about Can I slice that? Yeah. Like a 15-second ad maybe between every song or every couple songs. But not like a minute-long ad 5 times in a row. Like, no. If your ad is longer than the song I'm listening to, why would you do that? Yeah, it just has 5-minute song videos as ads. Spotify's ad is a whole YouTube video. It's, like, illegal. Crimes. These are crimes. Crimes against my face and my eyes and my ears. Open up. Adpocalypse, yeah. There is definitely, supposedly a way you can get, like, a version of Spotify on your phone that has ads already removed? How do you like a comment? I guess you just put a thumbs up emoji in chat and that in reply to it? Is that how that works? But there's like, somebody has made a special copy of Spotify that is ad-free even if you don't pay for it. But I don't know if I want to risk the possibility of virus for downloading that. I think what I'm gonna, and I'm circling this with all of my heart. There we go. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is just looking at my Discover Weekly playlist and looking up all of the songs one by one individually on like YouTube or something, and then deciding which ones I like from that, and then just liking them on Spotify real quick before the ad plays, and then oh, how did the map open just there? Yeah, Adpocalypse was a very good pun. 10 out of 10. Punderful. Why did the map open up for a second? Oh! Oh, the trigger button is the map the whole time! Life could have been so much easier. Yes, scream, Nightbot, scream. Ah! Excuse me. Who said you could violence at me? Yeah, using a modded Spotify. I'm like, I was thinking about it. I saw a link for it, or at least what the name was, a while back, but ads. Exactly. My worry is that I have already put my payment information into Spotify once. Like, if I had a fresh copy of Spotify, I would probably risk it. Alright, I know how to do this. We just color it. But I don't really want to risk getting my bank account stolen, because I do have dollars that I want to keep. You don't pay for Spotify, so you still use premium. I wish. I was paying for Spotify. I was paying the like $11, $12 a month. It was, and then I just like, yeah. They probably do. There might be a way I can just like get that out there, or I could just like create a new account and start fresh. But for now, I am enjoying just downloading random songs and sticking them on classics of MP3 player. Yeah. The downside to the new account is that you do have to get your algorithm all set up again. You do have to re-add all your thousands of songs or whatever.
Taka Pass is back to normal now. Without the curse zone, it'll be much easier to find brush techniques. But first, that big windmill has really piqued my interest. Did that half-baked prophet mumble something about it? Ah, whatever. It's not going anywhere anyhow. Let's take a good look around Taka Pass, okay? I'm a bit worried about the people who live here.
What I am going to take a good look for is a save point, because we have reached the time of the night. Wait. Hold on, I have to feed these birds. We have reached the time of the night that is bedtime. Enjoy seeds, birdie. God, I just kind of want to rewatch Yakitate Japan now. I haven't seen it in probably a decade. And also, I don't remember most of what happens in it. Circle. I will eat the fruits. Oh, right, I don't have to wait around anymore. We've got Lucky Cat. Oh, you? You can eat clover? I'm definitely not gonna 100% this game. Not on stream, at least. It's an anime about bread. What's the most that can happen? I mean, I will warn you, I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, Yakitate Japan is like over 50 episodes long. It's not at the 100 episode. I'm pretty sure it's like somewhere between, yeah, like somewhere between 40 and 70 episodes. I don't think it got to the 100 mark. Yeah, it's like 10 years old. Like, I'll have y'all know, like, I'm a grown-ass adult. I pay taxes. It's been a decade since I was in high school, and it is wild for me to say that. It does not feel like it has been 10 years. 69 eps. Oh, nice. Wait, it's actually 69. Dang, that is older than I expected. Yeah, 2000s anime are 50 plus eps. They're like... They were definitely a lot more like 24 and 26 anime back then. I feel like anime has like comfortably settled into like the 12 episode season now. That's the funny number. For reasons that are what are you? Oh, you're a fox. According to my anime list. Are you sure you're allowed to show that much booba on Twitch? You can put as much booba on Twitch as you want, as long as you don't play the booba sounds, because apparently those are copywritten. Yeah. They used to, like, not follow the seasons as strictly in the past. They used to just kind of be like, okay, this anime is starting, and then it's just gonna keep going until we decide it won't anymore. Add more booba. Have to make the booba sound yourself. I'm curious. I don't think I've uploaded anything to YouTube yet. For boobits, yeah. I'm debating getting more booba gifts and having them be separate booba summon channel point rewards. But we'll see. I haven't uploaded any of the VODs since I added sound alerts for the booba summon. You don't have enough still, sadly. Someday. Someday we're gonna... I'm waiting for the day that people have enough points saved up that they legit just cover the entire screen in booba. Make it less expensive? I don't know about that. How expensive is it right now? 666? That's a good number, though, is the thing. That's like such... Oh, is that the mole that we're supposed to fight? Where is save point? Is that you? No, your house. Is it the windmill thing? Make it funny number 420. Oh, I could. I could. Dog. I could do 420 boobas. 420 boobit. I also debated having different sized booba summons, so it would be like a small, like the same booba gift, but just like much smaller for half the price, and or like a very, very big one for very, very expensive. But I gotta see. I also debated getting, excuse me, fucks. Yeah, I also debated getting like editing out the whites so that the background is transparent and it's just the boobas dancing over a screen. Like, I could probably chroma key that. But part of the charm is like the shittiness of the GIF. You guys want to know a fun booba fact? The little dance that they're doing is called funny folding. Yes, everybody loves booba facts. Where is save point? Down here, probably, right? Like, there's gotta be one. Like, at the entrance to the village, usually, right? Yeah, the boobas have different dances, and the ones they're doing in that gif, it is called funny folding. Is this literally where I just was, like, 2 seconds ago? Here's the village. I think your map tells you. Oh, it's literally right here. It was the little windmill. Okay. We have found the save. We have saved the game. We've done it. We've achieved bedtime. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for enjoying boobas and bread anime. It's bedtime. We will be playing more of this next week, Monday at 7 p.m. Is that? Hold on. What? That's the 29th. That should be fine. My work makes me work very overtime on like the last day of the month and the first day of the month. But I think I can still get home on time for streaming next Monday. That should be fine. Yeah. Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific. More of this. More dog. More art. Go to the shrimps or the fruit gnome. Oh, we'll see. And then Wednesday, in a couple days, I will be playing more Subway Midnight, which is a very strange, a little bit spooky, very fun game about trains and ghosts on trains, and puzzles on trains with ghosts involved. But that will be Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific. Who is online? I'm gonna save your eardrums. Let's send you to the shrimps. Let's send you to some smooth, calming shrimp. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I did forget how loud the flute gnome is compared to my stream. I mean, oh no, not the shrimps. How could this happen? But yeah, everybody have a good night. Everybody have good dreams about shrimp and dogs and art and grapes and bread. And no spooky dreams about spider ladies. Good night. Good night, good night, good night, good night.